Let's move on to the second question from Instagram, which comes from JLive Design. And they ask, if you aren't a freelance designer, do you think it looks bad if you hop jobs? No, is the short answer. I think hopping jobs is part of there is no such thing as staying at a company for your whole career. By this point in 2021, in the 21st century, that doesn't happen anymore. Mainly, I think, because of opportunity and the ability to be able to move around and experience new things and see how other companies do it. I think it's, personally, I would see it as a great thing if somebody is, 4 or 5 years into their career and they've had 2, maybe 3 jobs, maybe 2 jobs by that point. If you're staying around for a year, 18 months, 2 years, and hopping, I think you can just about get away with it. I think that would be a decent time to say, look, I settled in, I got on with the team, and I did some great work in that year and a half, 2 years, and then I just wanted to see a change. I think that's a more than valid reason. If you're hopping around and it's every 3 months, 4 months, and you've had 4 or 5 jobs like that within a year or two, then maybe you start to question, okay, like, what is the issue here? Is it the company's fault? Did you not get on with the team? Because at the end of the day, when a company hires you, they want you to invest in the company with your time as well. So, it costs a company money to hire, and it costs them time to train you, time to train, to use their systems, to use their file system, their way of doing things. It takes time. So for a new recruit, they want to be able to spend that time training you and, settling you in. That normally takes 3 or 4 months for an employee to actually settle in, and then they want you to give back after that and have your time be worth the effort of training you, and you need to be able to prove that you want to stick around for more than 3 or 4 months. So I would say it's going to be a balancing act for sure. And I personally understand that life changes. You may need to leave a city for a reason. Go back to your hometown or for whatever reasons. On a sudden notice. So these things happen. But if there's a pattern of 2 or 3 months at any company, then I think that's going to raise questions. But I think, 1 year, 18 months, 2 years, personally, I think that's plenty of time to prove that you can stay for longer periods of time. And I would think that at the beginning stage, like junior designer, and in the early parts of your career, it's probably best to bounce around and just experience as many things as possible. And then as you get more experience and you move up to mid-tier and then towards senior level, you need to start then thinking about then you're going to stay for 3 or 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and the more senior that you get, you need to stick around more and more because people start to rely on you more and more. And if companies go through lots of change, if the turnover is high, again, it's bad for slowing everything down. So I think the answer is, don't feel ashamed if you feel like you need to leave a company for whatever reason. Don't feel ashamed for that, and make the most of going and experiencing new things and new ways of working, different management systems, and find out what works for you. I think it would be incredible if your first job that you landed was your absolute, it would be incredible if you couldn't find a single fault with it. That would be insane. If you can go around to find different ways of doing it, then you can start to pick and choose the type of environment you want to work in. Naturally, that's going to mean that you stay in those environments for longer later on in your career, because you can choose the places you want to be at and know what to look out for in an interview. So yeah, I think that the answer is absolutely, it's fine to be job hopping. Try and stick it out as long as you can. But if the job becomes not nice for whatever reason, then absolutely don't stick around to try and improve your CV. I don't think that would be worth it to do that. So I hope that answers the question. Thank you very much for the question. Thank you so much for all of your questions. I really enjoyed that live stream, and I will be posting all of the other individual questions to my YouTube channel as well. So don't forget to let me know down in the comments if you learned anything, because I love to read about it. And don't forget to like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell button and everything else YouTube asks you to do. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.